Hello everyone, welcome to another digital lecture, class 12th. Today in this video, I am going to start economics subject. First chapter of your syllabus is Introduction, Economics and Economy. So first of all, I would like to inform you about economics. The word economics originates from the Greek word oikonomia. It means household. Knowledge of economics is necessary and important for all individuals. Economics plays an important role in the progress of the country and in personal life. Suppose if my salary is rupees 30,000, then how can I allocate it? Where can I invest it? How can I save money? Where can I spend it? All these things are included in the economics. Now, I would like to inform you about economic thinkers. The father of economics, Adam Smith, called it the science of wealth, and the Professor Marshall called it the science of welfare, and Robbins called it the scarcity. I want to inform you that before 1976, the subject economics was known as political economy. The first proper definition of economics was given by Adam Smith, who is known as the father of economics. We discuss all about the economics, but one more word is there, that is economy. So this is very important for you to always remember that economics and economy both are different. Economics teaches us to deal with a situation when we have limited resources and unlimited wants. Suppose Mohan has rupees 500 only, but his wants are unlimited. He has to use rupees 500 for purchasing books, for shopping, for traveling, and for paying fees. So his wants are unlimited, but he has limited money. So he will have to choose that which one of his want he has to fulfill, by which he can get maximum satisfaction. So economics teaches us that if our wants are unlimited, then which want we have to fulfill first. Now the important fact is it concerned with the factors that determine the production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. It means in an economy, whatever the goods and services are produced, distributed and consumed, what are the factors affecting them? We also study about it in economics. Now we will discuss about meaning of economics. Economics is a science of human behavior which aims at allocation of scarce resources in such a way that consumer can maximize their satisfaction, producer can maximize their profit, government can maximize their social welfare. If you want to define economics in few words, so you can say that economics is the study of the use of scarce resources that have alternative uses. Now we will discuss about meaning of scarcity. It is a situation when requirement of goods exceed their availability so that goods acquire market price. It means it is a situation when the demand for goods is high and supply is low. Hence, the goods are sold at the market price. It can also be said that when demand is greater than supply, then price is high, so that all wants are never satisfied. Now we will discuss about scarcity in detail. Greater scarcity implies higher price. For example, diamond. The resources we get from nature in less quantity. Their price is more. Lesser scarcity implies lower price. For example, water. The resources we get from nature in large quantity. Their price is less. No scarcity implies no price. For example, handful of sand at the bank of the river. Now we will discuss about economic problem. Economic problem basically is a problem of making choice. For example, you have a 20 rupees note. Here it is means or resources. You want to buy a copy, a pen, a chocolate and a pencil. Here these are wants. Your wants are unlimited in comparison to your means. The problem of making a choice is called economic problem. Now in this chart means are limited and human wants are unlimited. All wants are not intense. Some wants can also be avoided for some time. Thus, the intensity varies. Means are limited and they have alternative uses. Now we will discuss about causes of economic problems. First cause is wants are unlimited. It means human wants are unlimited in nature. As soon as one want is satisfied, another want arises. Some wants are endless in nature, like wants for food, shelter, cloth. Second cause is resources are limited. It means resources are of four types: land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. All the four resources are required to produce goods. So society has enough of all the four resources. Third cause is alternative uses. It means particular resource can be used for more than one purpose. For example, land can be used for construction, house, school, hospitals, etc. So today we we understood some basic things of economics. If you have any question related to this topic, write below in the comment section. That's all for today. Thank you very much.